Hello Snowy Owls. Can you guess where I am today for today's story? Have a look around and you might see some clues. I've got a whisk and a mixing bowl. Behind me there are these huge ovens, and this one has got two very nice looking loaves of bread in it. Behind me there's some more bread and some flour, and I've even got a special chair made of bags of flour. Can you guess? That's right, I'm at the bakery, and today's story is all about baking. It's called The Great Dragon Bake Off, and it's by Nicola. I hope you enjoy it. Flamie Oliver was a dragon, an especially enormous and terrifying dragon. Flamie looked so terrifying that he was invited to join the Ferocious Dragon Academy, an academy for the most ferocious dragons in training. The dragons who went there were very, very good at being very, very bad. But Flamie had a secret. He wasn't very, very good at being very, very bad. Flamie had a most unusual and most undragon-like passion for pastry. Sweet pastry, salty pastry, rough pastry, puff pastry, especially puff pastry. Flamie loved them all. So whilst the other dragons were practicing their dastardly dragon skills, Flamie would slip away to his kitchen and work on his chocolate eclairs and his choux pastry swans. When Flamie had perfected pastry, he moved on to cupcakes and loaf cakes and even a magnificent wedding cake. But baking is meant to be shared, and Flamie was alone. He had spent so much time practicing pastry and creating cakes that he'd forgotten all about his dastardly dragon skills. And this was a big problem, because when finals day came, Flamie felt underprepared. All Flamie's classmates, Heston Blow-it-all, Scaly Berry and Paul Firewood, performed their death-defying deeds. Miss Puffitup was very pleased with everyone except Flamie. Flamie, you have failed all your exams. The only way to graduate now is to perform the most dastardly dragon deed of all. You must kidnap a princess and eat her. Oh, Flamie's heart sank. He couldn't possibly kidnap and eat a princess. But if he didn't, he wouldn't graduate, and that made Flamie feel quite sick. So off he flew to the nearest turret, where he kidnapped his princess and carried her away. Back in his kitchen, Flamie assessed his next meal. She didn't look very tasty at all. What goes well with princesses, he muttered to himself. Are they sweet or savoury? Should I use chocolate sauce or cheese? Neither, said Princess Rosewater. Flamie tried again. Perhaps you'd be better in a pie. Certainly not, cried Princess Rosewater. Princess is a special flavour. So together Princess Rosewater and Flamie tried to find something that went well with Princess. Chocolate and cherry, pineapple and leek, even jelly and garlic, but nothing seemed to work. It's because we're not meant to be eaten, said Princess Rosewater, and Flamie had to agree. Between mouthfuls of muffin, Flamie said miserably, what am I going to do? I might just have an idea, said the princess. On graduation day, the dragons lined up to collect their certificates. Well, Miss Puffitup said to Flamie, where's your princess? Here, said Flamie, holding Princess Rosewater's hand. But she's not in a pie or a cake, exclaimed Miss Puffitup. Then Flamie cleared his throat and bravely announced, classmates, I kidnapped my princess and whisked her back to my kitchen. But instead of baking her, together we baked an amazing feast. The dragons gasped. No soggy bottoms, gleamed Paul Firewood. Wonderfully unusual flavour combination, said Heston Blow-it-all. Quite delicious, really quite delicious, agreed Scaly Berry, and even Miss Puffetup had to agree. So although Flamie failed his dastardly dragon skills degree, it didn't matter. Instead, he and Princess Rosewater spent the rest of the year studying and having fun at Miss Puffetup's Brilliant Baking Academy. Look at all those lovely cakes. And I've got my eye on a very big tray of chocolate brownies over there. So I am going to go now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!